Before we get to that, make sure y'all get to our channel, Hooli TV. Like, subscribe, share, promote. It's free, man. It don't cost y'all a thing, man. It's free 99, man. But yeah,
definitely hit that like button
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely hit that subscribe button, share, and tell your people about it. Blunt Honesty Podcast, Hooligan Gang, bang, bang. We back at y'all with another one. Man, today we got on the scene TV, Rychard Valentine. How you what?
What's going on, man? What's going on? I'm happy to be here, man.
Happy to see you, bro. Happy to see you.
We finally got him in the building, man. Man, Blunt Honesty Podcast, man, we've been on a roll lately, man. Y'all got it. Well, we've been on a roll. Ain't no lately to it, but
right.
You know what I'm saying? We here.
Man, shit. Just this weekend, I seen you was just at the hotel party, man. Shit looked live, bro.
Man, I had the time of my life.
Man, that shit was looking like Uncle Luke back in the day.
What? And for me, I call it Little Houston. I was trying to recreate the Houston vibes, you know what I'm saying, through the content. So I know I had a ball, you know.
I like the little swim parties they be doing.
Yeah.
And all that. Yeah, I always wanted to go out there for that.
A lot of people thought it was ghetto, but I'm like, man, hey, man, it's Naptown. This wasn't no Carmel pool party.
Yeah.
This was a Naptown pool party. Like, Naptown is what Naptown going Naptown.
Right.
For real.
Did it go off with no hitches? There wasn't no real skirmishes or no, police ain't had to get called type?
No comment.
Oh.
Yeah. It definitely was. I wanted to ask about that there for real, but you know.
I mean, you have your mishaps, you know what I'm saying? You have your mishaps. What people got to understand is us as a black community, when certain things happen, you can't expose that to the light because Exiles watch me like a motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know what Exiles was until they started watching me. I was like, what's Exiles? I don't exercise. I only go to the gym. And it was like, oh, it's like the club people. Like, okay, bet. Like, so like through content, I had to show like I can't get people too drunk because that shows that all right, bet this establishment is showing people they giving people too much alcohol, and that person that I show in my content just so happens to go and do something crazy. Now they can follow that trail.
Right.
And
then the thing is, half the time you don't be in charge of these people drinking.
No, I don't, but I'm in charge of the content, so I got to be mindful. You know what I mean? Of what goes to the public eye because, man, listen, Brian is not playing with us. He is not playing with our funky black asses. He like, y'all niggas better act accordingly. I'm going to shut it down.
Damn.
Man, so how do you feel about the club scene around here with it? I don't want to say it's me. Well, how do you feel about it? Let's start with that, and then I'll go back on that.
How do I feel? Let me ask you. How are you asking that question? Like how do I feel about it as far as like the longevity of it, the success of it, or how do I feel about it as like
everything that's been going on lately with the people shutting stuff down and wanting to move stuff out and make stuff not for certain crowds?
Well, let me tell you this: the black dollar got to circulate. It got to circulate. So
True.
like. Once the black dollar starts circulating in black-owned clubs, we need that. You know what I mean? Like, let's go to an establishment where we're tolerated. You know what I'm saying? Where the security know us. You know what I mean? Like.
Right.
How do we like going to the club and it's like 13 police outside and they ain't gonna do shit if something pop off anyway?
Or how about like when you go? Because I used to go when I was a little bit younger. And say you go to a Broad Ripple and now they turning you back just because
your hat, your shirt, no jerseys.
Yeah,
nigga,
like,
the Pacers was playing tonight.
It's weird shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like weird shit. You could have on some Gucci loafers and they're like, oh no, I don't the shoes.
No Gucci loafers. You know what? We're not letting you in tonight. Just you.
Facts. Type shit. So no, that makes sense.
Yeah, because like you got I'm gonna just shout out the establishment. You got Cross Lounge, you got what's the other dang, what's the name of the club? Of course, Shadow Lounge. You know what I mean? But Shadow Lounge isn't really a club, even though it gives club vibes.
Yeah, it gives club vibes.
Yeah,
Shout out to them.
We got my boy Georgia Street, and that's the last standing that we got down here. So we got to do right by Georgia Street. You know what I'm saying? Like, and but things happen once we get alcohol involved, because the same things happen at other clubs, but they don't get the negative light. Why? Because the news is not going to promote that.
Right.
We got black platforms that promote the bad shit that happens.
Right.
I'm not gonna promote that shit. You ain't gonna see it on my shit. You gonna see some ass shaking, maybe some dirty water. But you, hey, hey, but we had a time. And listen, man, hey, we ain't got no. Hey, I don't know who had that hot tub dirty, but the pool was clean.
Hey, they said somebody had put a comment on this one. What would y'all think, man? I put the it's Mr. Nasty Time.
Hey, didn't it look like that?
On Friday, man, with Sugar and Uncle Elroy.
Yeah, it's the pool. The hot tub was going. He like the hot tub had a whole condom floating in there. He like, oh shit, that's last night.
Yeah, man. That was good. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out for, I mean, I guess because in one sense, though, like, despite all the whatever happened, it's going to happen. You know, you get a mixture of people around. You know, everybody want to rep something, be part of something, you know, have a something. So
yeah, because I ain't going to cap. Like, I'll be all the way real. Like, whatever happened, it wasn't in like it's hard to explain, you know what I mean? But it was like some little shit that happened, and it like a domino effect, you know what I mean? One fight happened over here, then a lot of other shit happened, but shit, hey, it was still a successful night, and they was able to get it shut down. Didn't nobody get hurt. Everybody went home in one piece. Didn't nobody go to jail. Good night to me.
So let me ask you, with On the Scene TV, like what sparked that idea for you? What made you start wanting to go out and even capture moments?
Before On the Scene TV, I was downtown. We was promoting, me and my sis Quaymon was promoting our first comedy show.
Okay.
And I always like to interact with people. Now, I'm thinking like, all right, bet. If I'm outside and I'm interacting with people, they should interact with me back. People was not fucking with me at first. They're like, man, get the fuck out of my face. Like, especially if I made a nigga girl chuckle, nigga, that nigga, nah, man, we good, bro, we good. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, and I was just trying to, you know what I mean, trying to have that. I'm a people person. I was trying to have like that personality outside and just getting used to like seeing people downtown and stuff like that. And then a few months later, me and my boy Boo Money, we linked up and we started doing some skits.
Okay.
And we was going heavy on the skits. And one day we linked up and we had no skits. And we had pulled up and I told him, I was like, hey man, I want to do like a newscast, and there's always a witness. No matter what the newscast is, we always gonna have a witness. The witness saw it, and how it went down, there's always gonna be a witness. So we was like, what we gonna call it? He came up with a name, and I was like, nah, the kids gotta be able to see it. And I was like, it's like we always gotta be on the scene, no matter what. They gonna be like, man, how the hell are they the first ones on the scene? And I was like, oh, I got it, on the scene. And I was like, instead of spelling scene, SCENE, we're gonna put 2 E's, like I seen it. You know what I'm saying? And instead of the, we're gonna put the, and boom. It was a daycare at the time that went viral for the wrong reasons, of course.
Right.
And bro hit me up. He was like, hey man, let's do a news report about it. And I was like, all right, bet. He was like, you got a jacket? And I was like, yeah, I got a red jacket at the crib, a red blazer I got from Goodwill. And like man, the story of the red jacket is even deeper. The story of the red jacket, like how I got the red jacket, like was crazy. But so I was like, man, I got a red jacket at the crib. He was like, all right, bet, bring that motherfucker. So boom, I show up in this red jacket, and my hat, put my hat back, put my shades on, and then boom, when we first started doing content, I remember Boo Money told me, he was like, man, you damn near got to be funny like the first 5 seconds of the skit. So when we did it, I was like, all right, I got to be funny the first 5. So it was like, action. I was like, man, we in the motherfucker. We in the middle of the motherfucking ghetto, man. Oh, shit, we live.
Yeah.
And then, boom, the rest is history. Like, and that was just me freestyling. And then I just kept doing the oh, shit, we live part over again. And I swear I was not even trying to become Mr. Oh, shit, we live. That was just part of the manuscript that I created. And then, boom, every time I say, oh, shit, we live. Oh, shit, we live. And I went to Vegas. I went to Vegas on for 420 weekend, and I was out there just doing content. What started me to want to do interviews, like that, on the scene TV is on the scene TV. But what I do is the interviews. The interview aspect of it came from my brother. He was like, "Hey man, you coming out to Vegas? Everybody out here be doing interviews. Get on YouTube and like get some ideas of how you can like do your own interviews." Okay. And I got on YouTube and I was looking, I was like, nah, man, this shit dry. Right. You know what I mean? Like the interviews, I'm like, man, these niggas dry, man. They need some personality. Like, wait till I do this shit. So when I went out there, we was on Fremont and I showed the fuck out.
Shout out to Fremont, man.
Man, what?
You been to Vegas, King?
Oh, yeah, you know that was
right.
Yep.
Fremont is that strip. Yeah. I like Fremont better than the new strip.
See, what's crazy is I went, my birthday in January, I went in the wintertime, man. Everybody was like, man, you should go in the summertime. It'd be packed. I was like, nah, it was cool. It was a lot of people when I went, but it wasn't packed, and that was perfect. But it was a little
breezy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Godly.
See, I went for 420 and it got breezy. So, but that summertime, man, my brother got shades because it be that hot. You can't even look with regular eyes. It be so hot. Like, I'm cool.
Yeah, okay. And that's another thing too. So I think I seen you out in LA with the On the Scene.
Yep.
How did that go, bro? Shit, we went out to LA because so really we originate as battle rappers. You know what I'm saying? So we done battle rapped all throughout the country. And now we transitioning now to do media. You know what I'm saying? We done ran the pod for about 4 years. But before that, you know what I'm saying, we was on tour doing the battle rap thing. So our trip to LA was definitely unique. But you know what I'm saying? What was it? Nope, we did not. But what's funny is this goofy man, he had us out in the damn Gardena. So it wasn't like we wasn't in South Central or no shit. You know what I'm saying? But we was outside looking for smoke, walking down the street, and you know what I'm saying?
Like, was this before weed was legal?
No, weed was legal.
No, weed was definitely legal. It was just like, man, it was just a bad.
Every time we tried to go to the dispensary, it was some type of issue.
Yeah,
damn,
some
type of issue.
Yeah, I think we needed a medical card.
Yeah,
something like
they was doing all type of funny stuff. But no, we did not get pressed. We actually met some cool dudes, and they did give us some smoke. But we could have easily got our, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all could have definitely got robbed, bro.
Yeah,
y'all could have got.
Look, I'm gonna tell you how, man. All right, so years ago, it's like what 6, 7,
about 6, 7 years ago.
So, you know, I mean, we grown now, you know what I'm saying? But we was grown then, but I come from a different place. So I got in my mind, man, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, man, we in LA, nigga. I need some smoke, nigga. You getting on my nerves. I got a battle that day. The next day, I was just like, just tripping, really. I blame myself. It wasn't even on, bro. It was like, so soon as we get out, we just so happened to find our room. Our room is just right there. Then across the street, bro, it's a strip club right there.
A hole in the wall joint.
But it's a gang of niggas outside. But I'm like, man, hey, I know. I'm like, man, they gonna sit there and mob on us because we asking where the weed at, man. Ain't no way. I was like, fuck it. They swing on me, but I'm thinking about it, bro. Better have my back shit. Nah, dude was cool. He was like, oh yeah, what you? And he gave me a player sack too.
Yeah,
it was
some young dudes. It was cool, but he not telling you that, you know, mob affiliations and shit like that. So they really want to just throw out there and see whatever, you know what I'm saying? See what to do at LA.
So did y'all let them know that y'all was from like Indiana or?
We said we was from out of town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just looking for the smoke. I got a battle tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I battle on Smack tomorrow. This is when I was doing a little proving ground for Smack.
Okay.
URL. So that's
them how you got to meet niggas from in LA. Hey, listen, I'm from out of town. I don't do the gang thing. I just want some marijuana, please. Turn your hat. Yeah, I will take the hat off. I'm sorry. Listen, man. So it was a viral clip that happened in LA where me and my brother we was trying to go to the mural, to the Nipsey mural.
Okay.
And we was on Slauson and Crenshaw. And this is post Big U's son being killed around this area. So we have no idea that this particular area is a war zone.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Red zone.
But it don't look hot because you got Mexicans out crossing, like
palm trees,
man,
sunny
listen,
days.
Everybody can get it. I mean, all the niggas can get it, but all the white people and Mexicans are exempt. Like, I see the Mexicans walking down the street, everybody else, and the niggas want to press. It was an old school nigga too. Man, this nigga pulled up in a PT Cruiser. Any nigga that's gang banging in a PT Cruiser, you know he's serious because you don't care about what you're driving the gang bang in.
Right, you getting the A to B.
Man, for real. So my brother had on a Pyru hat. He had on a P hat.
Okay. Which one? The
Phillies
or the Pirates? Okay, yeah, that's the main one.
Yeah, he had on the Pirates. So like he had on a Pirates hat, but we don't know this P means Pyru. We had no idea. So and mind you, I'm out there recording. I made sure I had no red on. Who knew black and white was gang colors, cuz?
Dang, what gang they say?
Man, I don't know, but it's gang colors. Apparently, niggas said, "Man, you had on the white tee." That's I said, "You bang, like, you can't be banging in the white tee." What?
Oh yeah, white tees out there, but usually
white
a hat you go with it. But
I'm like, man, what?
Yeah, if you got a Pittsburgh Pyru hat with a white tee,
yeah, my brother had, and I guess he had on the Pittsburgh Pyru. I had the white tee. Nigga pulled up on us, and right after, I'm like, man, Crenshaw cool, like shit, like shit. I know places. A few
moments later,
swear to God, nigga pulled up, was like, hey, cuz, don't be recording over here, and like he gave me a look in my eye, like, nigga, you will die.
Yeah.
And I was like, my fault. Put the camera on. That nigga like he drove up, he was looking like that, and I was like, yeah, we need to go, we need to go. So we went maybe like 500 feet down the street and kept recording somewhere else because it was like a whole market. I was like, they recording down there, but I guess, you know what I mean? I don't know. But them niggas said that when you record out there, it's a form of snitching. Because we end up shout out to the Nickerson Watch, man.
I went to the Nickerson Gardens.
Yeah,
Bounty Hunters.
We went to the Nickerson, man. My boy over there, Good Shot. You know what I'm saying? We chopped up my boy Good Shot. And like just to see that whole gang culture, like he told us, like, man, the first drive-by was in the 60s. He was like the first, like he remember the first drive-by in the apartments. Like nigga just came through, you know what I mean, and on Crip and let off a 12 gauge. Bow. I was like, God damn. And like, you know what I mean, he was just giving like the history of like the gang culture, what they tried to do to stop the gang culture, and to watch Nickerson Nickerson, Watts, however they say it.
Yeah, Nickerson Gardens.
Yeah.
In Watts. But
it's the biggest projects on this side of the Mississippi.
Yep.
And I'm like, damn, man. And they had like a toy drive. They had like millions and millions and millions of toys. I run back so many toys for my kids because like normally when I go to toy drive, I just do all the shit. It's like, nah, nigga, take this shit for your kids, cuz. Like I had so much shit, I had to bring it back. Like, hey man, I gotta bring it back. My fault. I be saying that cuz shit. Them bros out there, them are definitely bloods. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you can't even say you about to roll up. You gotta say twist up, twist one. I was like, okay, like the terminology is crazy.
Yeah, the vocab and all that.
Yeah.
How long was you out there?
6 days. When I go out, when I go certain places, I gotta stay so I can get in the algorithm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I was out there for like 6 days. I was in what is that? Houston. I was in Houston.
I was gonna say, tell us about your Houston experience.
Oh, nigga, Houston.
It looks lit because you went down. Was it spring break when you went?
Second week of spring break.
Okay, yep.
Week 2.
So you was around Galveston and shit too, around that week.
What's Galveston?
Galveston is like another town. It's another spring break town next to Houston by the beach and all that.
Okay, see, I wish I would knew that. We would had to drive down to Galveston.
Yeah, it used to be like like Texas used to have their little freak nicks down there in Houston and Galveston and all that back in the day too. But yeah,
they. One thing I will say about Houston, them promoters are some lucky niggas.
Why you say that?
They smart.
They smart, but you gotta think we from the Midwest, so like we see shit different. Like I'm like, man, I don't think these niggas gonna honor these tickets, cause they like ain't nowhere in the world y'all selling tickets for these parties, and y'all, you know what I mean? Like man, the party's overcrowded every night. I got there on Tuesday, Wednesday,
popping out.
Man, every day, it was to the point, bro, you couldn't really go back to the room and change clothes and make it to the next event on time. Like somebody made a post like, you damn near got to ride with your next. I did.
With the next outfit?
Nigga, I was changing in the back seat. Like, shit, hold on. Make sure nobody look. I'm putting on my shit in the back seat. I ain't got time to keep going back to the room and come back out the party. Hell nah. You gotta go. It was so much going on. But I say the promoters, because the promoters got off. These niggas was charging niggas for sections, and if somebody else came with more money, they gave your shit away and kept your money.
Cutthroat.
And kept your $2,500.
That's bananas.
Bro, you seen how your face just a nigga up here ain't playing that, bro.
At all.
I said, oh, y'all got off. In Indianapolis, you ain't making it alive the next week. They gonna be like, RP, the promoter, that's gonna be the last party you ever promote. You play with niggas' money like that? Yeah, oh no.
That's wild.
But other than that though, it was good, man. The vibes was cool. The party I did get into, because I only got in the one party, and I turned up. That party set me aside.
Man, they be doing them BBW parties out there every year, man. No bullshit.
I gotta go to one.
They be having them swim parties they be having, but
I heard this year's gonna be in Las Vegas.
But they do them
the swim thick.
Okay,
the swim
so
thick.
they moving it to Vegas.
They doing it in Vegas.
Okay, so they been doing it in Houston every year. All the big girls are on my timeline here. Be like, I can't wait to go to Houston.
I gotta go.
This shit.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, they definitely be rotund out there. It's,
I love something. I love something too.
Man, shout out to the BBWs.
Shout out to them. I almost married one.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
No, so you said you had got into one party and you got too lit?
Nah, man. I became supernatural, man.
What you mean?
Supernatural?
Like I don't. The person y'all be seeing, man, I don't know where he come from sometimes, man. Like the homie white boy, homie, I don't know where this shit come. I just, man, like it's like I turn into this nigga that gotta seize every moment. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, like now I understand, like, shit, as long as I got my people with me, I don't see nothing else but like content. Like people say, man, I know you was down there talking to girl, nigga, I was down there getting content. Like I dapped up so many women. I stopped dapping up. Like, man, I got so many women to dap. I got dap ups the rest of the time in Houston. Like,
you already ran through your dap ups.
Yeah, I'm like, it was still bad. Like, man, you dap. I'm like, man, I can't. I got too many to edit.
So, what was your favorite city that you've been to so far?
My favorite city would have to be New Orleans.
Okay. So you was at Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Okay.
New Orleans was different. New Orleans did something, nigga. My phone, I didn't have service for 10 hours because it was so many people in one area.
Okay.
That shit was lit. That shit. I was like, hey, I will go back. And then like, oh my.
Did you go to the second line down there?
Yeah. A second line ended up coming through the Mardi Gras parade, like on I think Zulu Day. Yep. Yeah. Hey man, at that Tuesday, man, I didn't even go to sleep. Man, listen, I'm about to give y'all the series of events from New Orleans. So we get there the first night. We partying. It's I'm like, man, we gotta go to the hotel to go to shower because we got stuck in Orlando. We had to drive from Orlando to New Orleans.
Okay.
And we get there. I'm like, man, we gotta take a shower. When we take a shower, get to the fucking the first parade that's going on. Mind you, it's already a nighttime parade. I ain't never been to a nighttime parade. It's lit. I'm talking about it's bad bitches everywhere. It's so much going on. Like I'm like, I want to get content, but I'm trying to soak everything in.
Right.
And then boom, once that's over, they're like, all right, y'all going down to the French Quarter. I've never been to the French. I don't know what to expect. And then there's like, hey, you know, you can't be smoking on the front. As soon as I get there, you got to go past the not the Army. What they call them folks? The Reserve, the Army Reserve.
Okay, reserves is out.
Yeah, the reserves out. You go past them. They check your bag and all that. Make sure they was cool. Shout out to the Army Reserve, because like you really got to be on your P's and Q's to facilitate black people and drunk black people.
Yeah,
and then a lot of times didn't nothing really pop off. For it to be thousands of black people drunk and ain't no fighting break, man, it's just ass shaking and just good vibe. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, man, this shit is lit. And it went on it was like the after hours outside. And the fact that you can walk around and drink, you ain't got to be in a club. You can walk around. Man, I'm talking about, man, we drinking, smoking. I'm like, this shit is unbelievable. The best time of my life, man, take me back right now. I want to go back. And then the females, man, cause like going to Texas is like, all right, you got women, you got people coming from like everywhere. But that New Orleans, them New Orleans, hey, what's up, babe? You like, damn, bitch, say baby again, bitch. I love this shit, man. Oh, yeah, I had a good time in New Orleans. Great time.
So with your program, like say in New Orleans, do you be holding the camera too, or somebody hold the camera for you, and then you do it with the mic, or like how you work it?
I had my best friend. He had some family down there, so we went down there and he held the camera most of the time. Okay. Hell yeah. So I like when I go out of town, if I can get somebody to hold the camera. Now, when I was in LA, I held the camera like the whole time I was in Venice Beach. Like I'm just holding the camera, getting the content. But I would love to travel with a cameraman or if I hire a videographer. It makes it a little bit better. It gives that life. Like, oh yeah, this nigga made it.
Nah, for real. Yeah, we got an interesting story at Venice Beach too. So remember we went out there and the
one family out there.
Yeah, we started smoking on the little sidewalk. You know what I mean?
Strip.
Yeah,
on the strip. And then we had stopped, like we're in the bench area, and
like right there in the center.
Yeah, it wasn't quite in the center. It was like a little bit down, but you know what I'm saying, how they had a little cement and they got the benches out, you know what I mean? Boom. Yeah. We had stopped, we smoking, a family walks by, the lady is like, oh my God, they're smoking weed.
We're smoking weed in front of our kids. And Seif looking at me like, man, I'm looking at him like, man, I am not putting this out at all.
And really, all they had to do is keep walking.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying? We was sitting there first, like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
A real valley girl.
In a legal. I said, man, I was just telling my girl this today, man. All our vacations, it's got to be somewhere that's 420 friendly.
Man, what? It got to be.
And she's scary. She want to do the cruise, but she's so scary on that. I'm like, man. Then we get to the cruise. It's like one part of the boat. I'm outside. I smell nothing but reefer outside. I was looking at her like, man, I could have snuck this in some kind of.
Oh yeah, that's why I ain't went on the cruise yet, cause I gotta. Yep.
Yeah, but it's ways around it, man. But nah, definitely. LA is a wonderful time, man. We was walking around. I swear, at that time, I was the fattest nigga there.
In LA, you think so?
We ain't see not one other fat person, bro. I was the fattest nigga there.
Hey, but you know what though? LA has some big women. I seen some big mamas out there. Like when I was like, God damn, and it like some irregular size. I was like, they got my 400 pound life out there.
Man, it's grown men older than us that was comfortable, oiled up, walking around in Speedos. Like, that is normal. I was as nasty as it is. I was like, man, nah, man. But I'm sitting here like, shit, man. I was, like I said, I was like a lot heavier at that time. But it's like, damn. It's just too much going on. People really comfortable like that out there, but then you see people just be working out. People just be walking around with their dumbbells, walking around doing this, man, just doing nothing like Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit.
Did y'all see the gym on Venice Beach, like the outside gym? So I don't know what year y'all was out there. A lot probably has changed because like I'm pretty sure they didn't have the Marathon Burger out there when y'all was out there.
Nah, they ain't had that.
Yeah. They got the Marathon Burger, man.
Did you get to try it?
Yeah, man. So I stayed in a hostel. So Venice Beach, it has a hostel right by the beach. It's like this little shop and like right on the edge. It's this hostel I stayed in. First time ever staying in a hostel.
I'm gonna say like explain a hostel to the viewers.
So a hostel is like it's like a boarding room.
Okay.
So like you paying for a bed. It's a bunk bed. You're paying for literally your bed. This is not your whole bunk bed. So they give you a number for your bed, and every room has a shower in it. It was kind of clean. It was a little like the rug in the bathroom just fucked me up. I put my feet like it's wet. I took another shower. But the hostel itself though, it was cool though. I was the only American in my room.
Is it more like cost conservative type?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
saving some bread.
It was like $40 a night for the bed.
That ain't bad. That's really cool for LA. That's better than cool.
Man, I'm like, man, and I'm going to sleep. Like, I was trying to get my brother to do. He's like, nah, man, that shit little. and I get it, you know what I mean? But I'm like, man, like that last little night, I was like, shit. Most of my belongings was in the trunk. I just took like a little book bag and everything up to the room, and shoot, I slept great. And like that night, I'm talking about it's co-ed. Like it was like 2 females in there, and like you gotta think like. The amount of trust these people have for the individuals that are staying there, I'm like, boy, I hope none of these motherfuckers want to kill a nigga in their sleep.
Boy.
When I woke up, dude, like one of the guys, he was from like Australia. I learned a lot about Australia.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I knew they had like Aboriginal people, but like to hear from an Australian, like yeah, man, yeah, bro, they it's kind of fucked up the way they do them. Like I was like, do they call them niggas out there? He's like, yeah. I said, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's you tell me the Aborigines because is it more than you know what I mean the others? I guess?
So like the Aboriginals are like black people
right
that were on this continent way before the white folks came there. But what they didn't do, they didn't put them in slavery. Okay. They kind of formed an economical system and pushed them out.
Okay. Kept them in their own little section.
Yeah, or like and like so now it's like post. Like back then it probably was cool, but now like they need the resources, stuff like that. They still live like poor people, like and it's like, all right, bet y'all out there. It's like they've pushed them outside of society and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, that's
hey, them Aboriginals know how to bump though. I ain't gonna hold you. I be watching videos on YouTube. They know how to bump like women know how to bump like niggas like. Throwing them, I'm like, God, that's all they gotta do out there. Yeah. It's just they little like a project.
Yeah,
like,
basically.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, damn, they like, it's like, yeah. I said they on my list for people to not even want to try to.
Hell yeah,
because they got frustration built up around.
Man,
them,
what?
For real. They got
fuck somebody up.
Yeah.